Good morning, good morning, good morning, brothers and sisters, beautiful family in Yeshua HaMashiach. I'm going to take a sabbatical for the next day or two, just locking myself in the house and just meditating on His Word and feeling His Shekinah glory, His presence. For some reason, every year, every Passover, this happens to me. Anyhow, I want to show you the deception. I just discovered this today with the AI that's in our phones. I'm using right now a Google Pixel 6 Pro phone. So Google has something called Google Assistant, right? You talk to it. It's like Siri with Apple phones. It's the same thing. So I just asked it a couple questions. So I said, I'm bored. So it goes, I'm here to do cool tasks for you. They're kind of little like tricks. Let me show you. Do you want me to help you pick something, or should I just surprise you? And so I replied, surprise me. And it replied, got it. Check this out. I'm really good at math, and I can help you with a number of calculations. Just say something like, what's the square root of 2? Or what's 1 million divided by 3? You can do it yourself if you want. A challenge, but I'm always here, and the answer will actually be correct. What do you say? Would you like to hear another trick? So I said, surprise me. I've been brushing up on my climate and sustainability reading, so here's a friendship challenge for you. Which industry has the biggest growth in jobs in the U.S.? The fossil fuel industry or the renewable energy industry? All right, so right now, guys, my discernment kicks in, right? The Holy Spirit kicks in right away, right? We know the false narrative, right? So, which industry has the biggest growth in jobs in the U.S., right? We all know, right? Because the false narrative, of the climate change and all that, right? So I replied like AI would want me to reply, right? So I put renewable energy because that's obviously that's where they're going. So I said renewable energy. It says spot on. Jobs installing wind turbines and solar panels are now among the fastest growing jobs in the U.S. and have been for some years. The U.S. renewable energy industry employs 3 times more people than the U.S. fossil fuel industry. May I tempt you with another round? Huh? Tempt you. So I go, yes, please. What do you think has the biggest impact on the environment? Using a car or eating beef? Pay attention, guys. Remember the World Economic Forum? Remember that we're going to be eating insects? Well, the world's going to be eating insects. And those left behind are going to be eating insects. Well, they're already starting to eat insects. Literally, they're eating insects in Australia. They're actually using it in schools in Australia. And yeah, it's already happening. That's a fact. You can check it out for yourself. I did a video a long time ago about that. You can see it. The thumbnail says "can of crickets," and it's so very true. World Economic Forum, knowing that this is why knowledge is so important, right? The Prophet Hosea said, "My people perish because of their lack of knowledge," right? Well, the scriptures clearly tell us that, well, the beast system is coming, right? The foreshadowing is coming. So obviously, what do you think has the biggest impact on the environment? Using a car or eating beef, right? So here they are trying to brainwash you. Most people will say a car, right? But they obviously want you to say beef, eating beef, right? That's what the World Economic Forum says. Eating beef is a luxury only. They don't want you to eat beef, and that's gonna happen. It's already happening. So I replied, eating beef. Well done, you brainiac. It turns out that reducing beef consumption can be even more impactful than driving less. It turns out that reducing beef consumption can be even more impactful than driving less. To give you an idea, producing beef requires 28 times more land and 11 times more water than pork or chicken. Cows also produce a greenhouse gas called methane that is more potent than carbon dioxide. Very interesting. Want to keep on guessing? Oh, I don't know. Let's play around.